Let's try this again, huh? Why don't we... Alright. Alright. Come on! They did that gag in the first game! This is... I don't want to get my shoes dirty. You can't reuse bits. What the fuck? I don't want to get my shoes messy. That's the exact same bit. If there's a double elevator jump scare in this game, I'm gonna piss.
Trent, you deal with...
Oh, sorry.
You deal with him and I'll revive him.
Yeah, yeah, stand there with the shield. Perfect.
Come on. Come on. Come on, do something about it. Do something about it. Do something about it. Do something about it!
That was toxic.
That was so perfect, though.
We must have gone after Bane.
What? No, how the hell did you get a flashlight, Bane?
Checkhead.
What? This feels like Bane.
Where are you?
I'm in the dark.
Helpful.
There's a steam leak. And there's a spider hand. And they ate Francois.
Fuck! Boosh! Cool, dude. Cool, dude. So sick that my good... Damn it. Gift a sub right now, Bane! Gift a sub right now! I just kicked the shit out. Are you fucking joshing me right now? Are you kidding me?
All safe now.
Listen, the condition was shoot him in the face until he has no face. If I shoot him one time and his head explodes, he does not have a face. Shoot him in the face until he has no face does not technically quantify an amount of bullets. It is a condition. Shoot until no face. Alright? If I shoot him with a big fuck-off revolver and his head blows up, it still counts. Alright? Shut your mouth, Dragoon. Alright? It's not 27. You hush. We're about efficiency in this household. Okay? Oh, chat, I don't know. Are we nuttin'? Oh, come on.
No! Shoot it! Shoot it, Francois!
I'm trying!
Let's go!
Oh my god.
Nonetheless, you were successful. And I now have access to the core.
Wait, were you both fucking dead?
Yeah.
Woo!
I died
He's
right
never
at the
gonna
very end.
He's never gonna let this go either.
Oh. Fascinating.
It's back here.
Thank you for that astute observation, Ashley. Oh no 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 no! I lied! I lied! I lied! I lied! I lied! All right. I thought it was gonna be empty. I fully thought that. Oh, I hate this game.
Always always a good sign.
Oh, hey, Estevez.
Anyone here?
In the closet.
Agent Estevez? Is that you?
Anderson?
No, it does. It definitely does.
What is
I think I just called the Hammer of Dawn. I think that's what that was. I think that we crossed franchise lines, and I just asked for a Hammer of Dawn to come down and kill that fucking hunter. Alright, hold on. Get to the other side of the ship. We're gonna joust. Alright. Ready, set, go. Ah!
Ah! Doesn't even stop.
Ah!
Did what?
Watch out for the blood. Oh no.
I could not have possibly picked a worse fucking zombie to hit. And it was one of those things where you're like, I'm already mid doing it, and you're like, watch out for that one, and I'm like, fuck.
I knew it was too late.
Oh. Alright, was it worn off? Okay.
Unnatural.
Yeah. Oh, well, I'm dead.
What's happening to you? What was that? That was horrific.
You know, that feels like you knew what was happening to me, if I'm gonna be honest.
No, I just saw your body flying around to the rock.
Ooh. Oh! It's raining men! Hallelujah, it's raining men! Too bad I got these fucking hands!
Nice.
Oh my god!
Nice shot. I saw that. Nice.
Oh, tater tots, I'm so sorry, buddy.
Footsteps in here.
Oh my god, that was so dirty.
What, like this?
Come on, big boy.
Think you can swallow me whole, huh?
I mean, Leon, at least take me to dinner first. Golly.
What the hell?
That did not just happen. I'm so sorry. We're playing bat bowling, baby. Still, I have to say the goofiest part of that whole game. It's crazy to me because I've been looking into a lot of like Batman Arkham series stuff, and it seems like I'm alone in my not being a big fan of Arkham Asylum. It seems like
we're on the same kind of plan that we were on yesterday, where we're just going to take these little towers, we're going to liberate some camps, maybe somewhere along—
Bonk! Sorry. That clip will never not be fucking hilarious. I'm so sorry, Misfit. Misfit, you're simply too powerful. Oh, and Nightbot is behaving today. So, we have that to look forward. So that's nice. But Dragoon, how are you doing? Misfit, how are you doing? Thought I'd pop on today, do a little bit of streaming since Crystal just decided to fucking flake out. And not kidding. I'm kidding! I'm joking. But I am streaming kind of because Crystal isn't, and I needed something to do, so. I decided that we were going to do some of this. But yeah, I don't know. Misfit, honestly, you know what I hate about
Hey
this
dreamers,
game?
we are up and ready to party.
Damn. Get his ass. I forgot how absolutely fucking incredibly loud this game is at all times. I think it's chilled now. I think it's just like water noises, but how we doing? Thank you for the hydrate, monster. I hope Dexter's Laboratory, Dragoon. I hope that's the Dexter in which you're referring. Because if it isn't, I don't know. I don't know. Oh, Dragoon also posted this. And especially chicken. Nice. Thank you for the sub, Misfit. I'm sorry, I got just so distracted with the fuck you, Twitch. I'm losing it already. I don't know. I shouldn't beef with Dexter. The first couple of seasons of Dexter is very good. And I feel like many shows, it gets less good. DD, what are you doing in my laboratory? Sorry, I thought I wanted to do the voice and then bailed out it halfway through. Alright, we're getting into this. We're finding contradictions. Oh, do we remember what this game is about? Trying to solve a murder.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
Oh, Paul, you're fucked. You are so dead to rights. Oh, I have so much stuff to talk to him about. Golly.
So tell me more about
right
this
into it.
doll burning.
It's a symbolic ceremony we perform every few weeks on the course.
What's it about?
It's about burning your old personality and finding a new one, a better one.
So the dolls are...
You. They represent you from the past. Each doll has a picture of a student as a child or a teenager. And they burn the doll and symbolically destroy their old personality. It's quite simple but effective, I find.
And why did that girl shout?
Because it's an emotional thing. She's quite clearly become very attached to her doll. They do spend the first month with them. We tell them to take the doll everywhere with them before they actually go through the doll burning.
And you believe that's a good thing? Destroying your past?
Of course it's a good thing, Inspector. We're all shackled to our past, particularly you by the sound of it. Perhaps we should make a doll of you, Inspector, and burn that. What do you think?
No, thank you.
You're probably right. I'm not sure it would do any good anyway.
Oh, sucks. Alright. Crystal, how are you today? Other than sick, I guess. Don't answer that.
I didn't realize you were a musician.
Oh, well, I'm not really a musician. I mean, I dabble a little bit. To be quite honest with you, I'm far more interested in collecting guitars.
You're not in a band?
Well, I did audition. I did audition a few years ago. When I say a few years ago, of course, I mean about 20 years ago. Doesn't time fly?
What band was that?
Oh, I can't remember. Something Stone. Aren't they all called Something Stone? Hammerstone. That's it.
And you still collect?
I haven't bought a guitar for over a year. I feel I've moved on.
that's suspicious. Just have to finish my pot roast and potatoes. We have taco soup in our crock pot right now, and I'm super jazzed about it. Misfit, thank you for the sub. Thank you for hanging out. I would say I hope work doesn't suck, but I know it's going to, so just hang in there, I guess. Words are hard, alright? Shut up.
Can you tell me about auto-hypnosis?
Well, what would you like to know?
Do you use it on the course?
We dip into it occasionally, but it's not a major feature of the course. I would say that, well, a minority of the students know how to use it, but the majority wouldn't know and have a clue.
It's not a requirement of the course.
No, not at all. We don't ask people to do things that they're not comfortable with. There's no bribery, no coercion. We're thinking about phasing auto-hypnosis out, actually.
What's the reason for that?
Well, to be perfectly honest with you, Inspector, it doesn't actually work very well.
Interesting. Auto-hypnosis is scrying, though.
Do you know what this is?
Well, I think it's a bag. Is it a bag, Inspector?
The shop.
Oh, yes, the costume shop. Yes, we used to hire from them.
For the course?
Well, yes. For the course, at the end of each stage, we have a little party, and we ask students to dress up or try acting out being somebody new, their new selves, as it were.
Could you explain a bit more? New selves?
One of the main elements of the course is learning how to act, how to be whoever you need to be in any given situation. I think you'll agree, Inspector, that business is about being the right person in the right situation at the right time. What it does, it helps them to detach themselves, become somebody new, pretend, you know, that kind of thing. It's surprising what a little bit of cross-dressing can do for you, Inspector. You should try it.
Not at this stage. What do you know about your father's money-stealing stunt?
Oh, well, yes, that was something that Dad decided to do as part of the shock aspect of the course.
But he went too far, you believe?
He usually does.
And do you think it did have anything to do with Liam's death?
No. Liam wasn't like that at all. I mean, that was just a simple, unfortunate coincidence. I mean, Liam had his own problems, but he didn't have any problems with the money shock stunt. No.
What do you know about Emma Bowman criticising Liam before his suicide?
I was there. I witnessed it. Well, I know Emma blamed herself for his death.
Did she?
Well, she was upset and all of that, but I wouldn't blame her, Inspector. I really don't think she had anything to do with it at all.
You don't think?
Liam was a very confident person, very outgoing, very strong individual, or so it seemed. I mean, people are free to do what they like. Even something as irreversible as bumping themselves off. Sad though that is, of course.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Thought I had more for Paul. I probably do. I just quite have it put together yet. Okay, whole lot of nothing in there. Love that. Go to the pub, I guess. There's got to be something in the restaurant eventually, right?
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
Be wild. Just not anything.
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
This is what I get for not playing this game.
A couple more questions, if that's okay. Be back later on, if that's okay.
It's not Jinx, but that's okay.
A few more questions, please. Thank you.
Oh.
Do you think Emma's criticism of Liam on that last night led to his suicide?
I doubt it helped.
Did you encourage Emma to criticize him?
I didn't encourage Emma to do anything. I merely told her what we tell every student to do, to express themselves as they want to. It would be out of order to criticize them after that, wouldn't it? However, I didn't expect her to criticize his birthmark, if that's what it was. That's a decision she took herself.
So you didn't know her well?
No, not at all.
I am very convinced that the guy was up to no. I have to figure out what it is. Also, I want to check out all of the different areas now that it's later, because there might be something new that pops up. Maybe. Probably not. How are you doing today, Dragoon? I love that they really just put a blue filter over this. They didn't actually attempt to go out and record at night at all. Nice. How's that coming along? Keep saying like what happens at Atlas after a meeting, but I'm looking through Atlas. Nothing's happening. Crazy. Nice. It's always nice when you're struggling with something and you make that, you know, the breakthrough, that light bulb moment. Fantastic. Go ahead and call the chief here.
Jenks, I presume?
Yes, Chief. Bit more news. It turns out Emma was with Liam on the night he died, and she thinks she caused him to commit suicide. She made fun of him, mocked him as part of the course.
Nice of her. Why did she do that?
Requirement of the course, apparently. To say something offensive. It's meant to encourage free thinking.
Interesting opinion. And I suppose the Rands just think that's what, par for the course or something like that, do they?
Well, Paul wasn't too bothered. He claims he didn't know Emma, so couldn't have predicted what she was going to do.
That doesn't wash. What does Emma say about him?
She does not like him. Really doesn't like him.
So she must have known him well enough. How well did he know her?
He claims not very well.
Well, make sure he's telling the truth. Oh, I've got a cup of coffee to make.
Coffee? Yeah, okay. Thanks, Chief.
Bye.
Alright. Great. So maybe we talk to Emma first?
Ask you a couple more things, please.
That's true. That is true. Dev was first. Necklace was an unwanted gift. It's... Oh no. Fucking rip, Dev. Rip-a-roni. I'm glad you're making it through. Eagle, is there any hope to warm it back up? Or, just, you know, making an iced coffee. I'll just throw some ice in it. It's fine. That's how you make iced coffee, right?
Okay, that's it for now. Thank you.
By end of day, hell yeah. I believe in you, Dragoon. I think you can do it.
Just a few more questions, if you don't mind.
Why were you... Why were you against iced coffee? That's fair. I thought you were big into iced coffee, but maybe I'm just making shit up.
Aha. You say you didn't know Emma, yet you bought her a freedom necklace.
I don't remember saying anything about buying Emma a necklace.
So you didn't buy her one? So you did buy her one. So that means you must have known her, and quite well too.
Stop making such a big thing about this, Inspector. Look, I've been around a few years. The clock is ticking. And I admit I have an embarrassing weakness for attractive women. It was a stupid mistake, but that's all it was.
So you're saying you tried it on with her?
No, I didn't try it on. I bought her a necklace. I'm not aware that there's a law against buying presents unless, of course, the Third Reich has been elected while I was at a bridge party. Emma was old enough to make decisions for herself. And as a matter of fact, she decided that she didn't want to be bothered with an old fool like me. So nothing happened, no mistakes, nobody got hurt. All right.
Like father, like son. No surprises there. I wonder how many students Paul has tried it on with.
That is... I think that was the joke. But how are you today? Other than, you know, having your beautiful fancy coffee destroyed by time. Okay. Well.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Maybe we go back to Emma now. That information. Oh.
Ask
Glad
about a
you're
few more
doing
things,
well.
please.
With the exception of...
Thank you. Probably be back later. That's all for the moment. Thank you.
Did I miss something? I think I might have.
Couple more questions, if that's okay? Be back later on, if that's okay?
Good question. Yeah, that's the he. Somebody needs to find the ultimate cheat code. Be like, you know what? Actually, no. You can't come back. Fuck you. Alright, let's talk to...
Few more questions, please.
Anything? That's not going to be anything either. Hold on. Hold on. Feels like it's a little supernatural, but... Okay.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
I guess there is... I guess there's one spot on the map that I haven't been to. It's back behind Abbey Farm. Because I feel like it's wanting me to, like, what happens after an Atlas meeting? Like, I feel like it's wanting me to find something in the world map. Not, like, interrogate somebody. Is awesome. And not annoying at all. Great. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking for Dune, but I've been through the whole map at this point. Nothing, there's nobody popping up. There's nobody saying, hey, let's talk.
Ask you a couple more things, please.
Okay.
That's it for the time being. Thank you.
Nothing new there. Oh. Case is over. We figured it out. Paul wasn't available for an entire hour. It's gotta be something.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
Shit with Paul. I just have to fucking buckle up, figure it out. Wasn't Liam in a band that was named Blackstone? Boosh! Crystal, why would you do this? Why would you do this? Thank you for the 25 bits.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
I don't know why he very politely closes the door like that. Probably doesn't really need to do that.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
Never seen a scrying mirror. This is irritating. Alright, I'm gonna be right back.
I like that laser thing. Oops.
Whoa!
No, for God's sakes. I lived.
You sure did. Good.
Sorry, I'm a fucking idiot. No, it does. It definitely does.
What is...
I think I just called the Hammer of Dawn. I think that's what that was. I think that we crossed franchise lines, and I just asked for a Hammer of Dawn to come down and kill that fucking hunter. Oh, am I dead here? Oh, yep, sure am just dead. Sure am just toast. Alright. I did not have enough HP to counter that. Oh, 8. Right. Do it. Oh my god, there's fall damage in this game? First off, I fell 10 feet. Geralt, Slayer of Dragons, but he has the fucking ankles of a small child. What is this game?
That's all for the moment.
This
Thank
man,
you.
I've watched this man get chewed up by a wyvern, and he just fell 10 feet and was like, oh. What is this game, Bane? Fuck! Boosh! Cool, dude. Cool, dude. So sick that my good... Damn it. Gift a sub right now, Bane! Gift a sub right now! I just kicked the shit out. I'll get them all. Yes! Granada! Oh, and now she can teleport. That's fun and interactive.
Listen,
Albatross.
I bet you if you put enough mayonnaise, you put in a little square sheet, freeze it, you could probably fry and make grilled cheese out of it.
It sounds like your
What
theory.
the fuck?
Is mayonnaise cheese?
Yes.
No!
It's eggs.
It's eggs and oil!
Trench, are you deal with?
Oh, sorry.
You deal with
Kill
him,
the-
and I'll revive you.
Yeah, yeah, stand there with the shield. Perfect.
Come on. Come on. Come on, do something about it. Do something about it. Do something about it. Do something about it!
That was toxic.
That was so perfect, though.
Fucking Jesus Christ! Are you fucking joshing me right now? Are you kidding me? Are we gonna have a sick clatter liming fucking simulation here? Be like Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater? Oh, shut the fuck up. I cannot stand this fucking dialogue. I don't care. I don't care. Shut the fuck up. I don't care. I have never cared less. Holy fuck. That drives me so fucking bonkers. Sorry. I'm okay. Holy shit. I have never hated. I'm sorry. Oh, fuck. Oh, God. What? Huh? Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. Bye. Goodbye.
Wait, I'm gonna hit you again, and wait, are you still going up?
I'm still going up. Very slowly. I have... Oh, I can show you the world. Shining, shimmering.
You're gonna go to the other side of the ring.
Yeah. All right. Was it worn off? Okay.
Unnatural.
Yeah. Oh well. I have been. I'm dead.
What's happening to you? What was that? That was horrific.
You know, that feels like you knew what was happening to me, if I'm gonna be honest.
No, I just saw your body flying around to the rock.
Where did that hell?
Oh no, Luis, come back. Luis, stop. Stop it, Luis. Luis. Oh, he's gonna get stabbed. He's about to get fucking stabbed. So...
You know it means we're almost... Almost what?
Look down, Leon! Oh, it's Krauser!
Long time no see, rookie. Major Krauser? What the hell?
No! Why am I right all the time? I hate this! You're fucking with me! This whole ass section's fuck. Oh.
But there's a mine literally right outside the door.
Oh, it's not hostile? Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna fucking piss.
Well.
Kind of.
That's not funny. You shouldn't say that.
Bro, you know how I work? What? It's the only right answer.
That is, unfortunately, very true. Alright.
Let's see what happens. Do I get sucked into a nightmare? Nope.
Not yet.
Oh, I can hear it beating.
Oh. Oh. It's a boy!
Hey, it's that dog.
It's that dog! Oh my god, come save me. Oh, I don't know about all that, Chief. I don't know about all that, Chief. Yikes! Oof! That's the biggest fucking oof. Alright, sorry. I help my wife out with something. Oh. Thing. No, Bane's not here because we saw that clip the first time. Bane had to leave. Alright. Speaking of beverages, I've secured the bag. The bag being maybe the worst co-creations they've done. I feel like Oreo flavored Coke, just a bad idea. You know what I mean? It's too much. Too much. It smells too much like Oreos. I hate it already. That is hideous. It tastes like they just took like Oreo cream and added it to Coke Zero. That's It's not as offensive as I thought it would be, but it's not good. It's not the vibe. It's not even close. Vanilla Coke is vastly superior. I didn't used to be a Coke guy. It's too much like I can taste the Oreo. So to me, it like Oreo has a distinct, like Oreo cream has a distinct flavor, even though it's like technically vanilla. Like to me, it's Oreo flavored, which is I like insane. So I would say they're different. Shut the fuck up. Chocolate covered banana Dr. Pepper. That's wild. Yeah, and I've never wanted to eat a Coke because they have Oreos that are Coke flavored. And I think those are worse. I think we were talking about that. They have like Pop Rocks in the cream that are supposed to like emulate Pop Rocks or emulate carbonation. Pop Rocks that emulate Pop Rocks. The fuck out of here. Dest, thank you for the bits as well. I appreciate you. I hope work is going well. Here's the thing. Chocolate and bananas, I don't want to drink it, but I do like a banana split. How dare you? How dare you, Dragoon? Yeah. The greatest emote. No. It's too much. And here's the thing. There's a fantastic, actually, we're gonna watch it. There's a whole fucking bit about this. All right, hold on. Let me exit game. Yeah. I did see that they said hi, Eagle, but I appreciate you coming through and saying it anyways. I promise we're gonna get back into this game. I guess I don't need to Google it. I can just YouTube it. Here it is. Oh, college humor. Oops. There we go.
Hey, gang, what's going on, everyone? Haven't been here in a second. How are we all doing? Well, this is Craig's birthday video, right? In accounting?
No. This is a promo shoot for Oreos, for the product that we make.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, of course. Hey, gang, my name's Carl Box, and I'm the proud CEO of Oreos, Milk's favorite cookie. We want you, our loyal customers, to know that here at Oreos,
not even that funny.
We don't take our position for granted, and we will never rest on our laurels. That's why we've been hard at work innovating brand new ways to enjoy your favorite cookie, from minis to double stuff, all of your favorite flavor varietals like golden, mint, and Halloween. Sorry, gang, can we stop here? Can we pause down for a second?
Oh, yeah, sure. What's up?
Sure, okay, number one, just like, we can agree that Halloween is not a flavor, right? And kind of to zoom out for a second, we should absolutely be resting on our laurels, right?
Excuse me?
I'm not gonna narc on you guys. Just keep cashing the checks. You don't have to come into work. It's Oreos. We work at a money factory. Like, go home.
Can we hold real quick?
Yeah, let's go home. Let's stop. Yeah, what's up?
A lot of people have worked really hard.
Why? We could just make Oreos.
We are just making Oreos.
No, we're making crazy bullshit. Kyle, please run me through the new approved Oreo varietals.
Okay. Well, you got your double stuffed Oreo.
Cool.
Your football Oreo, which is football shaped. Your big stuff Oreo, which is even more.
How is big stuff different from double stuff?
It's bigger.
Oh, fuck. After the smash success of our birthday cake Oreos, we got to thinking of all the other special events that could use the world's greatest sandwich cookies. From wedding cake Oreos to graduation Oreos, retirement Oreos, to bereavement Oreos for funerals.
Sorry. That's not funny. It is, actually.
Hey, gang. No, we're not doing that.
People love it.
What do you mean people love bereavement Oreos?
Focus groups love the taste of them.
Yeah, Kyle, they taste like Oreos.
Should I go on?
Yes.
Strawberry milkshake Oreo. Strawberry Oreo. It's different than strawberry milkshake Oreo.
You need to be able to explain what the difference between strawberry milkshake Oreo and strawberry Oreo is, or I'm going to burn the building down.
So the milkshake, it has more of like a milkshake taste.
Milkshake's not a taste.
It's a consistency.
It has the consistency of a milkshake, this cookie?
No, it has the consistency
Of an Oreo, right?
Yeah.
Our 4th of July Oreos were such a smash hit.
Sorry.
We had to introduce our Civic Holidays line. Make sure to try our Smoky Barbecue Labor Day Oreos, our Caramel Memorial Day Oreos, ooh, it's a mouthful, and our Green Tea Arbor Day Oreos, now with real wood.
That's the face I
need
make.
you to be able to tell me what's wrong.
Hold on, that's the face I make every time somebody at work does some stupid shit. What? Every time, sorry.
With this, without me explaining it verbally. Keep going.
Okay. Gluten-free. Hey, everybody wins there. Android Oreo. Android part like the phone. Chocolate Oreo. That's easy.
They're already chocolate! I get it. You're losing your mind. We made the perfect cookie 100 years ago. And now there's no work left to do. I'm telling you, we did it. We won. Go home. Be with your families. Raise your children. Stop making new Oreos. Honest question for the marketing department. And I really sincerely mean this. Does anybody here sincerely believe there is someone out there who hasn't heard of Oreos? Do me one better. Do you believe there is someone out there who hasn't already had an Oreo?
No.
Then what are we doing? Uh-oh, what's this? It's the new Bizarro line from Oreos, putting the fun back into functionally
the
the
Bizarro
same
line,
cookie
like
with
putting
the
it
new
in Coke?
Inside Out Oreo. You got cream on the outside with crunchy cookie in the middle. With the Oops All Letters Oreo, you've got a package of just the part of the cookie that says Oreo on it. And with the Dodecatuple Stuff Oreo, enough. Enough, enough. The madness stops here. Do you see that there is nowhere else to go? And Alexander wept, for there were no more worlds to conquer. We done did the good cookie that everybody liked, and now we get to go home.
Can you at least just look at these billboard and bus stop samples?
What do we need a billboard for? What do we need a billboard for? You know where a billboard is? Every cookie aisle in the world. I've never been to a grocery store and not seen half the cookie aisle choked with a sinful glut of bullshit Oreos.
Oh, man.
You have a poison in your mind, and the fact that you can't see it makes me so sad.
I didn't realize...
Don't.
That was...
Oreo soft cookies. They're softer. They don't have as crispy of an outside. Oreo Thins.
Which actually they do that, which is hilarious. The Oreo, they do like Oreo whoopie pies, which is insane. Sorry.
Quite crispy. Cinnamon bun Oreos. Cinnamon latte Oreos.
You are a babbling fool, and we have built a temple to madness.
filled cupcake Oreos, just muffin Oreo.
Hello? Craig! What's up? Guys, Craig, happy birthday, my guy! What's up? Yeah, I'm in the office right now. Oh, man, it's great to hear your voice. You taking it easy? No, you're working 80 hours a week. It's too much, Craig.
Sorry.
Bluetooth. It tastes exactly like an Oreo. Because it is one.
Oh, man. I feel like that's not even that wild of a flavor, Dragoon. I feel like that's not even that wild of... I'm actually shocked that they haven't tried to do that shit with the golden Oreos. Like 2 golden Oreos with like a pineapple filling. Like, I'm firmly on Brennan Lee Mulligan's side here. I don't think we need more Oreo flavors, but also... yeah, 100%. 100%. Listen. Yeah. Oh, it didn't... Oh, it's just gonna load me up here? Great, fine, whatever. But yeah, that's my opinion on... news. I did! It switched! Crystal, please. You had that locked and loaded, expecting to need... In your defense, Crystal, I am awful about it. Here we go, just looting through various...
That'll come in handy. Don't know why I never remember to buy one.
Okay, wild that he's just stealing. He's just stealing. That's just theft. Okay, we're not going to talk about that, I guess. It's fine. It's fine. Sitting. Yeah. Listen, like I said, I don't blame you. I am historically not somebody who is very good with that. Well, I thought it'd be useful here in the outbuilding because there were shelves that we couldn't see. Oh, that's right! I'm so stupid. I remember how to play this game. Okay, just putting random shit in your mouth. Very cool, very sanitary.
Well. And there's the mask symbol again. Looks like someone's been trying to make a point.
Okay. Perfect. Oh, is that... If that's the one place we need that stupid fucking light, I'm gonna be pissed. There's got to be other places to use a flashlight, right? Theoretically.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
All right.
Do you know what these are?
Oh, yes, that's my old car. It was vandalized. I took those for the insurance company. Where did you find those?
At the pub. You know who did this?
Yes. A girl called Lisa Blint. She was on the course. Very strange girl.
And why did she write the words devil worshippers all over your car?
Well, she was a very strange girl. She had a lot of psychological problems. I'm not entirely sure, Inspector. I mean, she took a dislike to the course for some particular reason. I couldn't quite put my finger on it. And she asked for a refund. I declined. And she decided to spray her disapproval all over my car.
Odd thing to spray, isn't it, though? Devil worshippers?
Well, she was a very odd girl, Inspector. Maybe she thought it was a way of getting back at us. I had no idea.
Did Rebecca know about it?
Well, yes, she did, but I wasn't about to unleash Rebecca on her. She can be quite fierce sometimes, you know. And I mean, the girl wasn't vindictive. She had psychological problems. She lives in the village, actually. The run-down house at the end of the lane. Can't miss it.
Really? Right, thank you.
Interesting.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Well, then let's go fucking talk to Lisa about that.
Could that be where Lisa lives? Run-down house at the end of the lane. That's what Ryan said, wasn't it?
Is it Lisa?
Yes.
Inspector Jenks, I'm investigating an incident in the village. I wonder if I could ask you a few questions.
What sort of incident?
I'd rather come in and discuss it if that's all right with you. I promise I won't take long. Thank you. I'll just go in here, yes?
I have to go out in a minute.
Oh, look, I can come back later.
I might not be here. What did you want to ask?
I just wanted to ask you, did you know Kate Vine?
No.
Right. Well, I heard that you're familiar with Atlas, the life skills training company.
What do you want to know about Atlas?
Well, I heard you reacted badly to it.
Of course I reacted badly. So would anyone.
Now, why do you say that?
Because they're devil worshippers.
Devil worshippers?
They're making demons appear. They're tricking everybody. They're getting people to join up, then they're putting demons inside them. You can see them.
See who?
Demons.
Where could you see them?
In the mirrors.
At Atlas?
Any mirror. You can't get rid of them. They stay inside you.
So, how did you get rid of them?
I didn't.
You still see them?
I just don't look. I put all the lights on. I make sure it's all bright. I put them on when I need to look in the mirror. If I make sure everything is bright, I just see myself without seeing the other person.
Who is the other person?
She's like me, but older. It's like her eyes sink in. She's all wrinkled, with a wrinkled mouth. Like she's dying. And then I realize I'm her. I'm not me anymore. I'm her. I'm sorry. I have to go now. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Gonna leave all the lights on.
What a very fragile and disturbed person, and utterly convinced that Atlas are worshipping the devil. How are Ryan and Paul going to get out of this one?
That is a really excellent question. Let's start with these two first, though. Do it in order.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
Red Torch. You want to talk about how I stole
Have
them?
you seen these before?
No. Don't know the car.
The game is called Contradiction. It's very good.
What do you know about devil worship?
Devil worship? Where?
At Atlas.
Devil worship at Atlas? No, there's none of that.
That's all for the moment.
I don't know,
Thank you.
Simon. You seem like a looking dunce.
Do you know anything about these?
Nope. Sorry.
Oh, no, you only know about bullying people and having affairs.
Have you ever heard about there being devil worship at Atlas?
Devil worship? No. Definitely not. Who said that?
It's just something I heard. Okay, thanks.
So...
Be back later on, if
Got
that's
nothing
okay.
from them. Fucking useless.
Couple more questions, if that's okay.
Do you know anyone who is interested in or involved with devil worship?
Have you met Lisa?
Which Lisa are you talking about?
Mad Lisa. Lives on her own, doesn't like mirrors.
Yeah, I've met her. You think she's mad?
If you can't look at yourself in the mirror without seeing ghosts, you've got problems, don't you think?
How do you know her?
She came to the farm for some eggs a couple of times. Got talking to her once, that's all.
And what did she tell you?
Nothing much. Except she thought the devil was after her.
What did you tell her?
Told her the devil needs a good reason to be after you. But she was just like most people, really, blind to herself, except she was more extreme. That's all madness is. Being blind to yourself.
Know anything about these?
Nope.
Okay, that's it for now. Thank you.
James. Just as useless as ever. Kidding, I can just teleport.
A few more questions, please. Thank you.
Have you ever seen these?
It's Ryan's car. It got vandalised last year. His camera had been stolen, so I took pictures. God, whoever did it made a mess, didn't they?
But nobody was prosecuted for it.
Not that I remember. The insurance paid out, though.
Have you ever come across anyone interested in or involved with the occult?
As in black magic? No, why?
Atlas don't use occult techniques or anything like that?
Atlas? Not unless Ryan's got a secret he's not telling me about. Why, who's been talking?
Just a line of inquiry. Okay, thanks.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Keep forgetting about Paul.
ask you a couple more things, please? Do you know what these are?
Yes, that's Ryan's car. Another toy he managed to ruin. It was vandalized sometime last year.
You know who did it?
I don't believe anybody was ever prosecuted for it.
Sorry about that. Got fucking pranked by my game.
Do you know anything about devil worship, Paul?
I beg your pardon?
Devil worship? Satanism?
Am I missing something here?
I heard Atlas had elements of Satanism on the course.
You were misinformed. We're a training company, we're not devil worshippers. What kind of a question is that?
So you've no interest in the occult?
No, Inspector, I have no interest in the occult any more than I have interest in pole vaulting, cheese making, or snake charming. Anything else you want to know that I'm not interested in?
That's fine, thanks. Thank you. Probably be back later.
Cheese making is actually a very fascinating thing, but that's not, Listen, Kill, you gotta keep up. Yeah, he had, yeah, he had those locked in. If anybody ever asks me what I'm not interested in, I know exactly what I'm going with. Kill, you gotta surprise them, right? You gotta, you know, make them look at your left hand and hit them with the right. So you lure them in with the full sense of security. With a vandalism question.
Just a few more questions, if you don't mind. Has devil worship ever been part of the course, Ryan?
Am I correct in assuming that you have spoken to Lisa Blind?
You would be. She's been telling me all about the Atlas obsession with Satanism, Ryan.
Then if you've met Lisa Blind, then you will have worked out for yourself that she has a very vivid imagination. She also has psychological problems, diagnosed psychological problems, as a matter of fact.
So where did she get the idea that you lot were, devil worshippers?
I really have no idea. The girl is insane. She's frightened of her own shadow, bless her. She actually thinks that demons are possessing her even now. You really can't trust a word she says.
So you are saying there has never been any devil worship at Atlas?
I don't even know what devil worship is, Inspector. It's not something I particularly know anything about. I certainly don't recall anyone ever having worshipped the devil at Atlas. We even tried to help the poor girl by paying for some treatment, but she didn't want it.
Really?
It's not easy to offer someone help when they think that you're the problem.
I think we fucking got him. I think we got him, folks.
Aha.
Get fucked, Ryan.
So you used to read a lot about voodoo and satanic rituals, but you don't know anything about devil worship?
Well, obviously. I just meant we don't worship the devil. We're not devil worshippers here at Atlas, Inspector. Ridiculous.
But the point is, Ryan, that you claim not to know anything about it, but admitted you were obsessed with it when you were younger. Are you sure none of that made its way onto the Atlas course? And that Lisa isn't basing her beliefs on anything within that course?
Lisa isn't basing her beliefs on anything other than her own imagination, Inspector. Look, we do use some techniques that some students find difficult, disturbing. We encourage them to see things differently, that's all. And some people simply aren't up to that. Some people, like Lisa, that's why we introduced the aptitude test.
What's the aptitude test?
This. We ask students to fill in an aptitude test, medical history, psychological issues, that kind of thing, any medication that they have used in the past, any medication that they currently are using. Here, take a look.
Violation, but
basically, it's just to try and make sure that we don't get another Lisa.
Has it worked?
Oh, touch wood, so far, yes.
Can I keep a copy of this?
Did he just say touch wood?
I wonder how much importance they actually give to this test.
Like,
and what are they doing that's so disturbing anyway?
Yeah, I don't know anything about devil worship. I just do it, and I'm very bad at it. Spy, thank you for the lurk. Drive safe. Wild. Alright, let's,
That's all for the moment, thank you.
go ask everybody about this fucking aptitude test, I guess. Oh. We are gonna solve this murder. One way or the other.
Ask about a few more things, please.
The other way being...
Did you do a test before you started at Atlas?
Oh, yeah. It was all just questions about if I had any illnesses or mental health problems or stuff like that, you know. But they didn't actually ask for any proof, so I could have lied through your teeth on that one. Don't think they actually checked.
Interesting.
He really is dollar store Matt Smith.
Be back later on, if that's okay. Have you seen one of these before?
No, not this one exactly, but we had to fill something similar in on the first night at Atlas. One of those aptitude tests, fitness and stuff like that.
I guess they're in Britain, so HIPAA doesn't actually apply, but this feels...
Thank you. Probably be back later.
To be honest. I can just fast travel.
Couple more questions, if that's okay. Do you know anything about this?
It's the aptitude test, isn't it, for Atlas? What do you want to know?
Do you know why it was introduced?
I think they had some trouble with some unsuitable students. I suppose you have to be careful who you work with.
See...
That's it for the time being, thank you.
I really don't know what's going on with Rebecca. Like, she's...
A few more questions, please.
Like, I don't think Rebecca actually did anything wrong, but she just is, like, shady for no reason.
Can you tell me a bit about this, please? It's the Atlas aptitude test.
What do you want to know?
What does it test, exactly?
It's a test we introduced to make sure that any students didn't have any major personality problems, skeletons in the cupboard, so to speak. We introduced it because we had a little bit of a problem with one of the students.
Lisa.
You are well informed.
And what do you think it was that disturbed her?
I believe that the course proved to be too demanding for her. We discovered that she had one or two psychological problems and she couldn't handle it.
And did you change anything else on the course apart from introducing the test?
We increased the entrance age to 21. Well, wasn't much, but it's about the only thing we could do. We didn't want another Lisa. We didn't want students turning around and suing us, did we?
Interesting.
Aha. So nobody has ever been affected by auto-hypnosis, except Lisa.
Hypnosis wasn't the problem, Inspector. Lisa was the problem with Lisa. That's why we introduced the test.
But the hypnosis was the trigger, wasn't it?
Lisa arrived on the course believing we were all devil worshippers. She was nuts to start with. We didn't make her like that.
Well, as far as I can tell, Paul, you've had one student accuse you of devil worship and 2 others commit suicide. Some of your students aren't having a very good time on this course, are they?
Nonsense. Kate was enjoying every minute of it. She couldn't get enough of it.
Really?
She was full of the joys of life. Bubbly, confident, flirty.
With who?
You mean with whom?
With whom?
Pretty much everybody. Including me, as I remember.
Really? And, did you respond?
I don't get into relationships with students, Inspector. Company policy. It's not professional.
Interesting admission that Kate flirted with him. There's no way Paul would have turned down an opportunity like that. Aha.
I'm on a fucking roll, folks.
So you avoid relationships with students, except for Emma, who you tried to date.
Oh, come on, Inspector. That was a long time ago.
And what about Kate Vine? Did you try to date her or not?
Oh, don't be so ridiculous, Inspector. Kate was an exceptionally clever girl. She knew exactly what she wanted, and she knew how to get it.
You mean that Kate approached you?
It wouldn't surprise me if she was playing everyone in the group. Kate had more enemies than you'd think. She was a very, very manipulative young woman.
10 o'clock, it's getting late. I'm gonna have to pick up the pace if I'm gonna solve this by midnight.
Oh, I have to solve it by midnight, huh? Alright. Well, we're gonna pause. We're gonna pause right there. I'm gonna take a little break. I'll be back. Should slide off. I thought something was happening. And I was like, oh god, here we go. Some crazy ass world events. Oh, wow. Movements alive in this new. No! 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 Well, let me go get Spec back really quick. Fun to this. It was just okay. All right. Oh God, is he gonna be Laura's hand? No! Why am I right all the time? I hate this. You're fucking with me. This whole ass section's fuck. Oh. I hate this game.
Always a good sign.
Oh, hey, Estevez.
Anyone here? Agent Estevez? Is that you, Anderson?
Fucking Jesus Christ! Oh, fucking guy.
The way your face lit up when it... What? What? He doesn't even remember.
Are you serious? Are you serious?
Oh no! Oh. If this is the very first family? What if this is like the family that they extracted the virus from in, like in the very beginning, like before Resident Evil? Oh, fuck off, dude! Fuck! Boosh! Cool, dude. Cool, dude. So sick that my good... right now, Bane! Gift a sub right now! I just kicked the shit. Fuck off, dude! Can I have 1 second apiece? That's fun and interactive. This is gonna be an embarrassing thing to admit, and I'm not sure I even want to admit it. I called a trebuchet a trebucket for literal years. It was literally, I was playing, I remember vividly playing Diablo 3 at some point, and Laura was like watching over my shoulder, and I was destroying trebuchets, and I was like, oh, I gotta get these trebuckets, and she's like, what? What'd you just say? Are you fucking joshing me right now? Are you kidding me?
And then I fired again, and then I missed, and then I fired, and then I fired, and I missed. I missed both times, and then I fired, and I missed. This went on for several hours, and then I fired, and then I missed.
I hate all of you. We're gonna have a sick clatter liming fucking simulation here. Be like Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater.
That's enough. Oh yeah.
Wow, I suck.
Crystal, you're in first place. Can you actually chill out?
That's awesome. Nice. Nice. 24! You had double what I had. That's fucking crazy.
I really did not.
Listen here. A fucking... What do y'all think? Time for another playthrough of The Evil Within?
To do with it, tell him about Simon.
I really don't think it's my place, darling.
It is your place here.
I just don't want to tell tales.
Tell him about Simon. You know what happens when you don't do as I say.
Ah, so it's going to be that kind of evening, is it?
If you play your cards right.
Only if you deal. Problems? Hello, Inspector.
They're in public.
See you later.
That's wild.
Well, isn't that interesting?
Again, breaking and entering. Fully snooping around. Can't do that.
Ask you a couple more things, please. The cupboard downstairs, there's a lot of unopened stuff in it.
Is there?
Prescriptions. Made out to you.
Oh, they're just spare painkillers. The chemist always gives us too many. He's a friend of the family.
I don't think that that's a thing you can do. Yeah. Fuck you.
So, you don't take any medicines except for prescription painkillers.
Well, they're not actually for me. They're Ryan's. For some reason, the chemist always makes them out to my name. He's an old gentleman.
Does Ryan need prescription painkillers?
Yes, he's got arthritis.
Really? He's young to suffer from that, isn't he?
He doesn't have it badly, but he does need medication from time to time.
What medicine is it?
I couldn't tell you, to be honest. Ryan will know.
I bet Ryan would.
So Ryan's the one using the prescriptions. I think I might have a word with him, work out exactly what this medicine is. Thank you. Probably be back later.
He also mentioned Simon. I'm gonna go.
Bit careless, Simon. Probably nothing important, but at this stage, I need all the clues I can get. A few more questions, if you don't mind. I think you dropped this outside. Someone you know.
Oh, this is just from some IT guy I met. I don't need it.
Enough. I noticed some numbers on the back. Do you need these?
I don't know. What is it?
1905?
Oh, yeah. That's just a pin for something. It's okay, I can remember it.
So not an offshore savings account or anything?
No, it's not important.
Feels like it's pretty important, my dude.
Is this yours?
Yeah. That's from my keys. Where did you find that?
Just outside.
Right. Oh, it must have come off when Nathan dropped my keys off. He was borrowing my car.
That's very trusting.
Yeah, I suppose it is. I am a bit too trusting, really. It's a new car as well.
He doesn't have a fucking car. That was the whole thing with the bicycle.
Aha.
Simon. This fucking
So the bike's the only way you can get to work,
open.
yes? Yeah. What's wrong with the car?
Well, I can't drive the car yet, can I? I don't have my license.
Right.
I got a windfall from an insurance payout. Just figured I'd buy something sensible with it straight away instead of wasting the money.
What was the insurance payout?
It was for a laptop. It got stolen down at Atlas.
At Atlas?
Well, they didn't break in. I think they just walked in and took it. The laptop was in a storeroom, but I think the lock was broken, to be honest.
Doesn't sound like they're taking their security very seriously.
Actually, it got a lot better after that.
Think I'll check it anyway. Must have been a very nice laptop to be able to buy a car with the insurance. Or a very cheap car. Might have to have a talk with Ryan about his security measures. Have you seen this before?
Nope. Sorry, never heard of him.
1905. I wonder if that's going to be something later, though.
What do you know about this?
This is Simon's. I bought this from when we were on holiday. Has he lost it?
He dropped it.
He can't keep anything.
Is that official evidence? Do I really have to...
Did you know about Simon's laptop being stolen?
Yeah, because it had all my college work on it, which I hadn't backed up or saved. Not that it mattered much, but I did buy a new one. And Simon uses it now. When I let him.
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
Oh, Ryan. They're really making it seem like Ryan is the murderer. Or at the very least is hiding a lot of shit.
A few more questions, if you don't mind. Tell me about your arthritis.
Oh, you found out about that. Well, yes, I'm old before my time.
That's very unlucky to have it so young.
Well, I take a lot from life, Inspector, and sometimes life likes to give you a little bit back. I mean, it's not too bad, it's not too debilitating. It's mainly some in my right hand, some in my left hand. It's not particularly a problem. Makes it difficult to hold small things, though.
What do you take for it?
I get a prescription painkiller.
How often do you need that?
Not often, as and when. I keep some here, I keep some at home. It's not a problem.
Silly idiot.
Aha. So, you don't keep any medicines on site at Atlas?
No.
Except your prescription painkillers?
Well, these are not available to the students.
But they are kept on site?
Yes, but they're locked away. They're kept in the storeroom. Nobody would have access to them.
You're sure about that?
Absolutely sure.
What are the painkillers, Ryan?
They're painkillers. Just painkillers. Normal painkillers.
Paracetamol, codeine, morphine.
Well, all right, they're morphine tablets, yes.
Oh, really?
Oh, come on, Inspector. I know what you're thinking, but there's no way Kate could have had access to them.
Because they're in the storeroom?
Well, not just that. She wouldn't have even known about them, or where they were.
Sure about that?
Yes.
Even though...
So it is morphine Ryan's taking. The pieces are starting to come together.
But...
Now I just have to work out how Kate got hold of it. If it was Ryan's morphine she got hold of course.
But Simon's laptop got stolen out of the storeroom that is supposedly
Were
locked.
you at Atlas when Simon's laptop was stolen?
Oh, I believe I was, yes. It was taken from the storeroom in the hallway.
Was it ever recovered?
No, we didn't catch anyone. We're quite exposed out here. Somebody could just have wandered along the lanes, seen into the storeroom. It's not particularly secure. They could have been in and out within minutes. That's why we advise people to keep their valuables with them. You can't be too careful these days, Inspector.
Yeah, there are fucking devil cults everywhere. Boo.
Aha.
Ryan.
So the storeroom isn't particularly secure, yet you keep your morphine tablets in there. I thought you said no one could get access to the morphine, but they could, quite easily, couldn't they, Ryan?
I didn't mean that storeroom. I meant a different storeroom. I keep them in there.
Okay. So where was it locked up?
It's upstairs. It's got a combination lock on it. Nobody could have access to it except me and Dad. Nobody.
I might have a look at that if you don't mind.
Don't mind at all.
Is the...
Combination locked room, I see. Well, I might have a look around for that.
Is
See
it
how secure and
1905?
combination locked it really
Is
is.
it 1905? I bet you it is.
Welcome to the Mirror Room. This exercise is all about identifying the difference between the image one presents to the world and one's real self, which lies deep in our unconscious. As you move through the network of mirrors, practice seeing yourself as a stranger. The more you separate from your persona, the more aware you will become of your true desires and ambitions. Chant with us. I am free from my image. I am free from my past. I am free from myself.
I am free from my image. I am free from my past. I am free from myself. I am free from my image. I am free from my past. I am free from myself.
This exercise involves the use of liberation masks. You have now completed Module 1. Module 2 covers boundary testing, threshold testing, and extreme testing. Please read the notes carefully before attempting the module.
Horrifying. Horrifying. Can I use the dropped keyring here? Yeah. Shocker.
Couple more questions, if that's okay. Can you tell me what you know about the mirror room upstairs?
Oh, you found that then. Well, it's very similar to the costumes, Inspector. It's designed to help the students look at themselves differently.
And what do you do with the mirrors?
You look at yourself, Inspector. You look at yourself until you start seeing yourself as others do. And you don't see yourself as you do anymore. It really, the idea is that you can see yourself eventually in any way you wish.
So why in a locked room?
To make sure you're not distracted, that's all.
How often is it used?
Not often, a few times a month. Some students find it useful, some don't.
Have you seen this before?
No, sorry.
Sorry, I kind of jumped the,
Know anything about this?
jumped the shark.
No, I don't, I'm sorry. We have our own IT chap. Lovely chap, in fact. Fat and sweaty, though. It's like a double act, doesn't it?
Fucking absolute villain.
Do you know what the medicine in the cupboard at the pub is for?
You'd better ask Rebecca about that. I'm not exactly sure what's in there. She tends to keep her wares under lock and key. Do you know, our wedding night was quite a surprise.
That was fucking foul, brother. And that's crazy because Rebecca definitely said that they were his prescription.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
Well, I think there's some sus stuff with Rebecca.
A few more questions, please. Thank you. Do you know anything about a locked room at Atlas with mirrors in it?
Not off the top of my head, no. I think that's a question for Ryan.
Do you know anything about this?
No, sorry.
Have you seen this before?
No.
Okay, that's it for now. Thank you.
did Simon have the...
Ask you a couple more things, please. Do you know about the mirror room at Atlas?
Yeah.
What's it used for?
Well, it's mainly for the auto-hypnosis module. You go in and you stare into the mirror and you go into a trance. Then, when you're ready, you come back out.
So you just go in whenever you want to?
Oh, no. There's certain times when you're allowed in, and only they know the combinations anyway, so you can't really get in.
But you don't know the combination?
No.
Aha. So you didn't know the combination to the locked mirror room?
Nope.
Except you'd written it down, hadn't you? This is the combination to the mirror room, Simon, that you wrote. It isn't a pin, it's a combination.
Yeah.
You see, this sort of thing makes me suspicious, Simon. What were you doing in there that you didn't want anyone, including me, to find out?
It's just part of the course, isn't it? I just wanted to go in there when I was ready.
On your own? You didn't give the number to anyone else?
No.
Simon, there was morphine kept in that room that might have played a part in Kate Vine's death. Did Kate have the number?
Yes, okay. We both went in.
Together?
We were trying to outdo each other. We both tried to morphine.
What do you mean trying to outdo each other?
It's part of the course. To see how far you can push yourself. To see if you could do something you wouldn't normally do.
When was this?
A few months ago.
How often did you try it?
Only that once. I'd never do it again.
How about Kate?
I don't know. Sorry.
So that's how Kate got the morphine. But what exactly does this testing involve? Could this have been what killed Kate? 11 o'clock. Just an hour left to solve this thing.
Great. Great. Lovely. Give me 1 second. It's raining men. Hallelujah, it's raining men. Too bad I got... Y'all need to fucking clip some more shit, because we're getting the same damn clips. I don't much like that. Also, this music can actually super chill out. Take a peek around, see if we run into anything.
Just keep pushing. Just keep pushing. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. You can push it all the way in, Tom, if you want to. Excellent, Tom.
Excuse me. Would someone care to tell me exactly what's going on here?
Don't come any closer.
That man needs a doctor.
No, he doesn't.
I don't need a doctor. I'm fine. Go away.
What is this?
A test.
Of what?
What does it look like? It's a threshold test. A pain threshold test. I thought, you were supposed to be good at working things out, Inspector Jenks.
And so this would be for Atlas, would it? Kyle?
You disappear now!
It's not a good idea to talk to a police inspector like that.
Do you want me to make you?
It's okay, Tom. Mr. Jenks won't be bothering us anymore.
Don't make any rash commitments.
What the fuck is happening in this game?
Well, well. You really should take more care of your things, Ryan. Need your keys, Kyle?
No.
So that's threshold testing, is it? Sticking a skewer through your hand? I could just ask Ryan or Paul directly about this, but I think I'll bide my time. See what I can do with this key fob first.
I was gonna say, I've been trying to get into that car for like 4 hours now. If this isn't the fob for the car, I'm gonna be pissed. It's illegal, by the way. Completely illegal, don't do this. Terrible.
Bingo. Well, Ryan, what have you been up to? Be very interesting to see how he explains this one.
That is true. Dev, can we get some confirmation on that? Sorry about that. My wife demanded attention. Alright. I was gonna say, I'm gonna go talk to Lisa, see if Lisa's home, but... apparently not. I love you, Dev. Thank you. The British law system is very different than ours, so.
Just a few more questions, if you don't mind.
I can see where that would be. We just saw James had a whole fucking handoff thing, and we don't
Seen
get
this before?
to ask him about that.
Don't think so.
It's true. It's true. James is useless. James sucks.
Recognize this at all?
Yeah, he fixed my laptop.
Does he live locally?
I think so.
Okay, literally nothing else. Right.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Let's go back to the fucking these two dorks.
Ask about a few more things, please.
I can literally smell taco soup cooking, and it's really frustrating. Thinking about fucking beans on toast.
Did you know about Ryan's arthritis?
Ryan? He's got arthritis?
Apparently.
Oh, I didn't know. I hadn't noticed he had any problems.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
I did hear that. And it's a shame that I really didn't much care for at Dead of Night.
So James is interested in poppy pods, is he? I think he's got some explaining to do.
Right. And it's purely like a gameplay perspective. If they had done in Dark of Night, whatever the hell the name of that game is, Dead of Night, that's awesome. I'm not sure I'll play it just because I don't like the gameplay loop of it, Dead of Night, compared to like Contradiction.
Couple more questions, if that's okay. What can you tell me about several boxes of dried poppy pods in the greenhouse back there?
Feel free to take some if you want.
What are they for, James?
Decoration. Why?
Decoration.
There's a big market for them among the over 70s.
So what are you doing with them?
Selling them. To grannies.
Okay, James, let's just cut to the chase. Are you extracting opium from them?
Me? I can honestly say I've never done anything like that, Inspector.
Sure about that?
Scout's honour.
And who was the guy delivering them?
A friend. Someone gave them to him. He asked me if I wanted them. I said I'd have a look and see if I liked them.
You just thought you'd have a look? No particular reason?
I'm a plant scientist, that's what I do.
Have you ever sold them to anyone else?
I only got them a few minutes ago.
In the past. You know Kate's body had opium in the blood when it was found?
No, I didn't. Hey, that's nothing to do with me.
Let's hope not.
Interesting.
That's all for the moment, thank you.
Well, Rebecca already hates James, so I don't think that's going to be very useful, but Simon and James are friends. And Simon was taking morphine and...
A few more questions, please.
Hallucinating, so...
Odd question, but have you ever seen anyone handling dried poppy pods?
Poppy pods? As in, for opium? No. Though James did have opium tea once, I think.
Where did he get it from?
Oh, I don't know. I didn't ask. James does his own thing.
What does opium tea taste like?
I don't know. I didn't try it.
Really?
I didn't want to risk it, did I? I went to hospital once. I had codeine and I went into anaphylactic shock. The doctor said it was an opium derivative, apparently, so...
That's literally the biggest bunch of bullshit I've ever heard in my life.
Aha.
These people suck.
You and Kate took morphine in the mirror room. That's what you said, isn't it?
Yeah.
But you're allergic to opiates, Simon. Opium. You didn't take the morphine at all, did you?
Well, no, I didn't. Kate did, though.
I thought you were trying to outdo each other. That was the point, wasn't it?
We weren't trying to outdo each other as such.
Go on.
Ryan wanted me to test Kate. To see how far she would go to be prime candidate.
What candidate?
Prime candidate. It means the best person in the group, basically.
What do you mean, test her?
But you do it in pairs. One person's the tester, it's me, and the other person's the...
victim?
Well, it's not like that. It's completely consensual. It's just boundary testing. Ryan wanted me to test Kate.
Because they thought she was the best student?
Well, maybe. I don't know. I just did what I was told, okay?
Except you decided to give her morphine. To break the law.
Well, I can't change that now, can I? She didn't die of a morphine overdose, did she?
She died because she drowned. But she drowned for reasons that aren't clear.
Atlas seemed to have this all neatly worked out. If Simon's telling the truth, Atlas are lighting the fuse and then retiring to a safe distance, letting students test themselves and push themselves to their limits while avoiding all comeback. Is this what happened to Kate?
Be back later on, if that's okay.
Y'all remember when we were, like, shocked by stuff Emma was talking about? I do. That's disgusting, Dragoon. Ban that man. Somebody ban Dragoon. Honestly appalling.
I'll ask you a couple more things, please.
Alright, we got a whole bunch of stuff to talk about there. Boss? Oh, it's not worth asking Ryan about his own key fob.
Would you like to explain what this is, please, Ryan? £500 intended for Kate. It fell out of your car. At least I assume that's your car on the driveway at Brandon House.
Yeah,
I suppose so.
Well, I was
So
breaking
why
it
were
earlier.
you going to give Kate £500, Ryan?
It was just a little incentive, that's all. Just a little incentive.
Not very little, Ryan. £500.
She was a very good student. We heard that she was leaving. We wanted to give her something.
But you didn't.
Well, obviously not.
Are you sure there wasn't any other reason you might want to give her this? Personal reason?
No!
Well, I'd like to keep hold of this for a little while, if you don't mind.
Well, don't consider it a bribe, will you, Inspector?
Well, it's known as a... It's made out to somebody else. So... Not really sure how that would even work.
Aha. So, students aren't coerced or bribed in any way, except Kate.
I'm not sure what you mean.
You said you were going to give Kate the £500 as an incentive. That's coercion, isn't it?
I really don't think you could call it coercion, Inspector. It was an incentive, that's all, a little encouragement.
So, how often do you use incentives?
Okay, incentive is probably the wrong word. The money was just to see how Kate would respond. It was part of her assessment.
Assessment?
We have to assess students as they progress. We don't use conventional methods like sitting an exam or anything like that. People pay for this course per session. We have to know if they're committed or not.
So you're assessing their progress and testing their commitment?
Yes, we are. We have to. This is a business, not a charity.
So Ryan's claiming the money was part of Kate's assessment. And did this assessment also involve threshold testing, I wonder? Or was the money for something else?
Well, let's fucking
Now,
find out.
Tell me what a prime candidate is.
You're learning a lot, aren't you, Inspector? Prime candidates are simply the best students. The ones with the most potential.
And what benefits do they get from that?
Well, they get the top job.
Which is?
Well, we have a deal with various multinationals. We train students to be exceptional, truly exceptional. And they get a wonderful top job. It's a very simple deal.
And how do you decide who the prime candidate is? Do you test students?
No.
Did you ever, say, ask Simon to test Kate, for instance?
Oh, you've actually been speaking to Simon, haven't you? I really wouldn't trust anything that Simon Thompson says. You know, he spent the best part of 2 months trying to undermine Kate. No. Now, Simon Thompson, it really isn't my place to speculate, but if you're looking for motives, Inspector, he certainly had a few motives. More than I.
A motive to kill her, do you mean?
Now, that's very interesting, Inspector. Well, that's up to you to decide.
Except, literally, you were just talking about... aren't tested, but gave Kate the money as a test.
Well, which one is it, Ryan? Do you test students or not?
Well, some of them, yes.
Including Kate?
Yes.
Why was she being tested?
She was being tested because we wanted to see if she was good enough to become prime candidate, okay?
So Kate was in the running to be prime candidate?
Yes!
And did you ask Simon to test her?
Yes, I did. But I didn't ask him to do anything stupid. He knew it was against course rules.
How far did you ask him to push her?
I didn't ask him to push her. I asked him to test her. There's a huge difference! If Simon decided to give her too much caffeine or morphine or whatever, that's his responsibility. So if he did anything wrong, it was his own responsibility. He did it with his own mind and his own hand. We had nothing to do with it.
Midnight, and still no suspect, unless you count everyone I've interviewed. It's no surprise that Ryan wants to avoid any suggestion of being responsible for Kate's death, but I wonder if the man protests just a little too much.
Oh, he for sure protests too much. For sure. just a scotch. Just a little bit. It's fine. No, everybody, listen, no, everybody's defensive if you accuse them of murder.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
Fucking talk to Paul about any of this. Oh, I didn't talk to Paul about any of this. Holy moly.
When did Ryan begin to suffer from arthritis?
Ryan doesn't suffer from arthritis.
Really?
The only thing that Ryan suffers from is a pathetic inability to deal with any kind of discomfort. He pulled his back sometime last year. Since then, he's going around telling everybody he suffers from arthritis.
I thought he had medication for it.
Oh, he only has medication because his GP, who is almost as dysfunctional as he is, keeps prescribing it for him.
So you don't believe he really has arthritis?
Not at all.
Oh god, it's crazy that this guy is such a villain.
Do you know who this is? Dean Hayfield, Aztec.
Sorry, never heard of him. We have some prisoner of sort who does our IT. Large guy. No manners.
Okay. Wild.
Seen this before anywhere?
No.
I wish they fucking would, because...
And what do you know about Simon's laptop
Well, I
being
wish
stolen
they
from
wouldn't,
Atlas?
actually.
Oh, no, I wasn't happy about it.
What did you do about it?
Ryan paid a con man to install a complicated CCTV system at twice the price that it would probably have cost. Seemed to do the trick, though. We haven't had a theft since.
Yeah. I'm wondering if I just keep getting caught up on, like, weird shit. It doesn't.
Can you tell me about the room with the mirrors at Atlas? The one with the combination lock.
How did you get in there?
I was given the code for the combination.
By Ryan?
Well, nobody else is allowed to know the code, are they?
And not in theory.
So how is the room used on the course, then?
It's a meditation room where the students can reflect on themselves, literally.
And what about the CD?
That helps too. It's part of the program.
So you send the students into the room, they put the CD on, they stare into the mirrors. And how long does this last for?
Until the CD finishes or they fall asleep. What else would you like to know?
Dragoon, some of us, crazy thought here, Dragoon, some of us aren't in bed by midnight, though. So, just saying. Sorry, that's mean.
Now, why do you think Ryan might want to give Kate a cheque for £500?
Well,
I've really no idea.
It's you, Dragoon.
Where did you find it?
Just outside.
You better ask him.
You think Ryan was interested romantically in Kate?
I know he has a weakness for blondes, but I didn't think it had gone so far as his offering them cash.
What do you know about poppy pods?
Poppy pods?
Ever come across anyone selling them, using them?
No.
What are prime candidates?
The best of the bunch. The peaches.
And so what does it mean to be a prime candidate?
Success. We have a special relationship with many major international companies. We provide them with our best students. And they get an instant job.
And what do you get out of it?
Well, it's a little kickback. It's just business, Inspector.
I feel like that's literally illegal, but that's okay. Yeah, fucking keep your mouth shut. If the cops are interviewing you, don't fucking say a word. Alright? They're fucking liars.
Was Kate a prime candidate?
Well, as Ryan has probably already told you, yes, she was.
Did you ask Simon to test her?
Yes, it's company policy. Leaders don't get involved.
And it covers your back, of course.
And nobody knows the students better than they do, Inspector. It's much better to let them just work it out among themselves.
It isn't very professional to force students to test each other to the point where one of them gets killed, Paul.
We don't force students to do anything that they don't want to do, Inspector.
So you don't force them into being tested?
No, we don't encourage anybody to hurt or offend anybody else here.
You don't use threshold testing, for instance?
No. If Simon Thompson went too far with Kate, that's his responsibility, not ours. He's the one you should be speaking to, if truth be told. I don't trust him myself.
Alright, I'm so sorry, everybody. Welcome in. Thank you for the raid. Hello. My name is Francois.
I'm a cunt.
Raft? Raft, I guess.
You're also a cunt.
Not wrong, I suppose. Not wrong. How was, how was Raft? How is everybody doing? Thank you for the raid. Yeah. Contradiction is wild. I think we're getting close to the end. I think we're getting to the I think we're getting close to wrapping it up and seeing what the hell is going on. Because I think we're very close to solving this murder. Or at least getting Inspector Jenks murdered because he got too close to the truth. But good. Raft is that game like officially released, right? It's not in early access anymore. Is Raft worth it? I've seen a couple of people playing it, and I'm like, it feels like a game that's very slow to start off, like any survival game. But like once you start getting stuff, it starts to pick up. I am enjoying the game so far. It's we played this dev studio's second game at Dead of Night first. I didn't much care for it. But it was a different gameplay loop. This one is a little different, and it's a little bit lower stakes. Yeah. Hell yeah, nice. Good. It's, yeah, at Dead of Night it's not even nightmare fuel, it's just jump scares. It's just, you're, to summarize, I guess, it's just you're in a hotel, trying to figure out how to get out of the hotel by talking to ghosts. And so the ghosts jump scare you. But also, the hotelier with a baseball bat is also trying to knock you out and drag you back to the room. Oh, you've already played it. Great. Yeah, I didn't like having to reset. Like, this game is very similar. You're trying to, like, find, like, contradictions. You're trying to find, like, stuff in Dead of Night, like, clues that don't work or do work or whatever. I didn't like the Jimmy character coming out and resetting all my progress. Yeah, I really, what I want to do at Dead of Night is I would love to see, yes, that's true. It is a skill issue. No, you're right, it is, I suck. I would love to see I guess, like, a video essay of, like, somebody explaining the story to me. Well, not resetting my progress, but, you know, he'd whack me and send me back to the room, and then I'd have to go and grab the, like, the spirit device, the spirit finder, whatever. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't much care for that. But I did think that the story itself was pretty decent. Have you played... I assume you have played Contradiction as well. What did you think of Contradiction? Oh. Oh, thanks, Eagle. Yes, Fears to Fathoms. Fears to Fathom. Tomorrow probably. I think we're gonna do it tomorrow. I think we're gonna break those up into two separate. Thank you for the ooh, Dr. Kill. I think we're gonna do two separate streams. I think we're gonna do the first 3 episodes in one stream, and then the second 2 in a second stream. I'm excited too, Crystal. I'm sorry that it took... My original plan was to just play all 5 of them at once. And it just took them forever to... I think they've delayed the 5th episode, or whatever they're calling it, like 2 or 3 times, which is, you know, it's done when it's done. I don't mind, but I'm just like, I wanna play these games that Crystal gifted me. This man plays too many video games. Yeah, and they're not that long too, which I think is nice. You know, it's this is something that I've said before, so excuse me if it's boring, but the amount of scary stuff in a game should be not the whole time, right? Like, that didn't make any sense. Words are hard. There should be safe moments in a horror game. Because if you're just scared all the time, you start to get used to it. You know, you acclimate to the fear, and then it loses its punch, in my opinion. So, I don't know. That's why games like Outlast, Alien Isolation, Amnesia the Bunker, where there's always a threat of something getting you, I'm not really... I don't. Probably around noon. My wife is gonna be busy, so I kind of have the whole day to myself. So I'm hoping around noon. The plan was to stream at noon today, and see how well that worked out. I don't know.
Hey, Wolf, you're done.
Alright. Sorry about that. My wife had some questions. CD did say threshold testing.
Aha. You say you don't endorse threshold testing, that's the phrase, isn't it?
Yes.
Except you do, Paul, because you told me that the students use that CD in the mirror room. I've listened to that CD, and it very clearly mentions threshold testing. You keep batting this away, Paul. We don't really use hypnosis. The students aren't really tested, but I am this close to launching a full-scale investigation.
Look, we get a kickback from these students, and they have to be exceptional. Of course we have to test them. That doesn't mean we do anything illegal. What do you think we do? Bump off the ones we don't like?
Well, that depends on how far you push them, doesn't it?
Well, we certainly don't kill them. Nobody here wanted Kate dead.
I'm sure they didn't. But what do you expect, Paul, when you put students under that much pressure?
She was a very, very valuable student. She was worth a lot to the business.
Really? And how much would that be?
Well, if you really want to know, 50 grand.
She was worth 50 grand?
Yes.
What, you were selling her?
Of course we were selling her. You don't get this, do you? We make perfect employees. Month after month. That's all we do.
What do you mean, perfect employees?
What big business needs, Inspector, more than anything else, is none of this altruistic, goody-goody crap. What we look for is people with ambition, no ethics. Push, greed is good, all right? We don't deal with all this comfort stuff. The survival of the fittest. That's all there is. There's no higher purpose, no big plan. There's nothing at the end of the rainbow, except what you have and you can enjoy in the here and now.
And what do you enjoy now, Paul?
You're gonna have to excuse me, Inspector. I'm a very busy man. I've got work to do.
I'll see myself out. Lovely man, your father.
Shut the gate on your way out.
Blue filter is crazy.
He's doing his level best to shut this place down. Get rid of him.
He's a policeman. We can't just...
You sought this, Ryan. You man up and you sought it. Tonight.
Great, dude. Cool.
Kyle.
Thank you for the alert, Dev.
That doesn't sound good. Two totally morally bankrupt men are plotting to get rid of me. It's midnight. I don't have any backup, and I don't even have a mobile phone. This is potentially quite bad. And what's Kyle got to do with it? I think I might make my way over to Atlas while Ryan isn't there. Maybe lock myself in.
Kyle was in the woods, right?
Prove to me that you're man enough to do this, Kyle, and then you can deal with that ridiculous police inspector. What
is this? What the hell? Scotland Yard, not hell. Hello, Ryan.
Hello, Inspector. What are you doing here?
Inspecting? So, come on. Let's have it.
I don't think you'd understand, Inspector. The best thing that you can do is turn around, go away, and leave us to it.
Knife. What? That knife gives me a perfect right to stick my nose in, investigate, and interfere.
This is all part of the Atlas course. It's a physical endurance exercise.
Drop the knife. The knife, Kyle!
Kyle.
Drop it!
Drop it.
Not looking 100% brilliant for you, Ryan.
Oh, please, Inspector, you've poked your nose into Atlas's affairs enough times to know that imaginative flair is part of the course's success. Our lessons are reinforced by a unique emotional experience.
Terror?
It's an extremely evocative tool.
Well, it's a good job you're not in charge of the national curriculum.
Now look, Inspector, I know what you're trying to do. I know what you're thinking. But believe me, Atlas had nothing to do with the deaths of those people.
Eyewitness account of a satanic sacrifice in the woods. That's not what we call circumstantial evidence, Ryan.
Simon. Now, I saw Simon walking home with Kate last Friday after the meeting. Now, Simon had some strange idea that he was in the running to become prime candidate. Well, a knob of butter has more chance of becoming prime minister. Oh, wait.
So are you telling me that...
Simon killed her? Well, it seems reasonable. It's likely, isn't it?
Any more likely than you, Ryan? Pig! I know. Police brutality.
Sorry, that's not funny, but I was not expecting Jinx to slap him. I was just, that was the last thing.
You okay?
That was absolutely the last thing I was expecting Jinx to do.
You save someone from being sacrificed, and that's the thanks you get. If that wasn't an occult ceremony, I don't know what is. The Rands have been lying all along. But what's Simon going to say about Ryan's accusation?
Also, Ryan was at home. How did he get all the way? We're asking too many questions.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
Listen, that lady is alive. She's not a concern. Alright? She is not a concern.
How do you think you'd have reacted if you'd found out that Kate had been chosen to be prime candidate?
Is that... was she?
I'm just asking how you think you'd react.
I don't know. I wouldn't react in any way, really. I'm not bothered. I don't think she was, though.
What makes you think that?
Well, it's just an impression I got. You know, she's a bit flaky, to be honest. She's just not really prime candidate material.
Ooh, I don't know. That's true, Grugan. That is true.
What would you say if I said it's been suggested that you were seen walking home with Kate after Atlas last Friday?
What? By who?
The same person who suggested that you wanted Kate out of the picture because you found out she was in the running to be prime candidate.
What? Who said that?
Just a question.
I didn't think I was in the running. It was Ryan, wasn't it?
I am in no position to say.
It was Ryan.
Simon, calm down.
No, I can prove it. Kate's driving licence, give it to me.
Why?
Kate's driving licence, please. See that pattern on the tape there? Let me show you something. See this pattern? Now look at that. It's the same pattern. This has come from the same roll of tape as this.
So?
So there's only one person who has tape like that. Ryan. He gave me this piece of tape when I was in his office once. Why has Kate's driving licence got a piece of Ryan's tape on it?
I have no idea, Simon.
Where did you find it?
Oh, by the lake.
Well, it's obvious, isn't it? Ryan was testing her. He was doing a boundary test to see how much she would do, how far she would go to be a prime candidate. But it all went wrong.
And that tape is also...
It's one of the things we do at the course, right? You give something that's important to you to someone else, then they go and hide it somewhere. It's to teach you to not be bothered when you lose something that's important to you, all right? Kate gives her driving licence to Ryan. Ryan goes and hides it somewhere down the lake. Kate finds out, she goes down looking for it, probably drunk, and she falls in.
I'm afraid I find that a bit far-fetched, Simon.
It makes perfect sense if you know anything at all about how Atlas works.
But Simon, if you got the tape from Ryan, Kate could have got it from him.
He told me he doesn't lend it out.
He lent it to you.
But I didn't kill her! Do a lab test on the card. His DNA will be all over it.
And what if yours is all over it?
It won't be. I didn't kill her. I'm sorry. Just give me a minute. I need some painkillers.
Is that the reaction that you want? That's crazy. Did he just leave? Did he just jump out the window? He sure fucking didn't. Oh my god.
Where did he go in such a hurry? Is he trying to act as suspiciously as possible?
What is happening? That is true.
Damn. I suppose it was too much to hope that Ryan had left the place open.
Hey, well. I also think that that's the same tape that Rebecca used to fix the broken window. Which obviously we can't look at now, that would be too convenient.
Couple more questions, if that's okay.
Yeah, it also hasn't... The light hasn't changed in like 3 hours. They're just like, it's fine, just stick a blue filter over it.
Have you seen patterned tape like this anywhere before?
Oh, Ryan's got some. I know, because I borrowed it.
When was that?
A couple of months ago?
Have you still got it?
I don't think so. I haven't seen it since then.
Oh, you silly dum-dum. Oh, you silly idiot. Jesus criminy. They were like, how far back can we put this?
Aha. You last saw that sticky tape 2 months ago, is that correct?
Yes.
So how come you used it last week to tape over the broken window outside? That's the same tape.
Well, I must have been mistaken.
You see, the reason I'm asking is that it's exactly the same tape that was found attached to Kate's driving license, found at the scene. The tape that only Ryan has. Ryan, and of course, you.
So what are you saying?
Who's got the tape now? Do you know where it is?
No. No, I don't know where it is. Why are you asking me about this tape?
You seem nervous, Rebecca. Is there a problem?
Well, you're practically accusing me of having something to do with that woman's murder, aren't you?
I wasn't accusing you of anything, Rebecca. Unless there's something you'd like to tell me.
No, I wouldn't like to tell you anything.
Okay, well, that's fine. Obviously, we'll be swabbing everyone in the area for DNA, so if anything comes up on Kate's license, DNA traces.
What will come up? Nothing will come up. Right, I've had enough. I've got to get back.
Rebecca! Would you like to explain to me exactly what is going on?
Which bit? The fact that some leggy bitch was trying to steal my husband?
I think you had better tell me what you know, Rebecca.
Pause. Go back to when I said Rebecca's
You want to know
innocent.
what I know? Kate Vine seduced my husband and was going to blackmail him. Not only did she sleep with him, that whore did it just for his money, our money.
How did you work that out?
I heard her. I knew it was her arguing with Emma Bowman. Emma was trying to talk her out of it.
And how did she come to be at the lake?
She dropped that driving license thing when she came in. She was drunk. She dropped her bag. I took it out to the woods and stuck it over the lake. Then I waited for her. When she came out, I told her where it was, that someone had just run off into the woods with it.
You led her to a lake.
She was reaching out over the lake to get it. I didn't do anything. She just fell in.
But you let her drown.
It was dark. I couldn't see anything. I couldn't help her.
Really? Did you try, Rebecca?
Well, it was too late. She was just flapping about in the water. It was pathetic. She was making these gurgling sounds.
And what did you do?
I got a big stick. I just pushed her down with it until she stopped. Well, she was dead anyway. What did it matter?
You killed her, Rebecca.
She slept with my husband.
No, she didn't, Rebecca.
What do you mean?
You got the wrong girl.
Who? Emma. It was Emma.
Rebecca Rand, I am arresting you for the murder of Kate Vine. You do not have to say anything, but anything you do say may be taken down and will be used in evidence against you. Do you understand?
Yes.
So, it appears that Kate Vine's death was a tragic case of mistaken identity. But there are some loose threads here. What was Ryan doing with Kyle and that girl in the woods? What if I hadn't interrupted? And what really happened to Liam last year? It seems I've only scratched the surface of Atlas and the Rand business empire. Trying to find out about Paul Rand's past is like peering into dense fog. He gives nothing away and covers his tracks with military efficiency. However, what is known is that Paul Rand has a lot of connections in high places, politicians, celebrities, business leaders. Perhaps James Wilson's ideas weren't too wide of the mark after all. I get the feeling there's still a lot more to learn about the Rand business empire.
You're gonna have to excuse us. Atlas is closed for the moment, but we'll be open again very soon. Thank you for your interest.
Except, okay, so we solved the murder, so hooray, but also, they were like, but there's also all of this. Is there multiple endings? It feels like they were hyping up a sequel, you know? Like they were like, oh, maybe we'll do a sequel. maybe there'll be a contradiction too. But apparently that never happened. That's what I heard. That's what I heard. Experimental independent game made on a tiny budget. If you'd like, leave a review of the game and make yourself heard. We did it! Progress 96%. What? Interesting. Maybe I'll give it Dead of Night another shot. Because I played that once on stream and just never really committed to doing any more. Mostly because of the jump scare stuff. So. Oof. Who knows? Maybe Jenks will. I know Rupert, the guy who plays Jenks, is also doing another game. Rupert Booth? Yeah, that's him. Oh my goodness. Oh, apparently Rupert Booth is doing 2 new projects. Fascinating. Okay, sorry, I'm getting distracted. Oh, does anybody have any suggestions for raid target? I don't have anybody on right now. It's almost like it's Friday night and people are busy doing cool stuff. Didn't realize there was an ad going. I suck. sorry about that ad. I know, right? Imagine having a life. That's crazy. If anybody, let me say that again for folks who were stuck in the ad. Does anybody have a raid target? Does anybody have somebody who's streaming right now that we can send folks over to right now? We're doing a free guide the raid. You don't even have to redeem it. But yeah, that was Contradiction. I'm glad we finished it. I'm glad we were able to solve the mystery. And finish one of these games. You know, maybe this will inspire me to play at Dead of Night at some point. Any game in mind for the raid target? It doesn't matter. Anything is fine. But maybe we'll play at Dead of Night for Halloween. Maybe we'll wait until spooky month to get into that. That might be fun. I won't do it with my lights off again because I really don't think it actually helped. I don't think it actually helped. I think my eyes just hurt. Stupid and can't spell. Oh boy. Alien Isolation, perfect. Not terrifying at all. Alright, it is terrifying. Alright, let's... Perfect. Alright. Everybody, thank you all for hanging out. I appreciate the bits and the love. We're gonna be back tomorrow. Hopefully with our first run at the Fears to Fathom series. I'm thinking we'll probably do episodes 1, 2, and 3. I'm thinking. And maybe we'll do some fart nut or something after that. Just to sort of fill out the rest of the stream, just in case it's a little on the short side. I know episodes 4 and 5 are longer. That I don't want to try and cram all 5 episodes into one go. All right. Go say hello to the raid target. It's Anik. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing that right. Probably not, knowing my luck, but yeah. Ow. I know, cat. Got like an hour before your feeding time, though. Alright. We'll see everybody tomorrow. And, oh! It's that dog! Oh, please tell me they kept that line in. Please tell me they kept the line in.
It's that dog.
Oh, it's that dog! Oh. Fascinating.
It's back here.